It's a historic decision for Maharashtra state as such because of the sheer fact of the volume which is being used of plastic in across the state, especially when it is damaging the environment. The damaging it is indeed damaging the major rivers across the cities in Maharashtra, and apart from that, even it is damaging the forest as well. So right now the decision is much welcomed across in Maharashtra, but at the same time, this is a very complicated thing to implement because the implementation will be a task for the government. And as far as the ban is concerned, right now below the 50 micron limits of the plastic size will be definitely banned, but apart from that, there are various things like soft drink bottles and drinking water bottles will be whether charged or maybe they will be having some kind of a taxation like a recycle tax, and whether the tax will be included into the GST or not. All these things are really complicated. Apart from this, most of the stockists and manufacturers of the various banned goods now will have their own material over there in the stocks, and that's why the possible rates and possible government action will have to be prevented for a certain time. So that particular thing also needs to be considered by the state government as of now.
Right, Mandar, as you said, this is a historic decision considering the magnitude of the ban in itself, and the biggest challenge would be to enforce this ban, to implement it, to execute it. What are the alternatives that the state government has put forth? What details are really emerging as to how are they likely to enforce this ban?
Now the state government is going to constitute a committee, and that committee will have various people into it, especially right from the government side to the expertise side also. Even possibly the IIT experts also will be roped into this particular committee, and apart from that, some taxation experts also will be there in this committee. After especially this committee comes up with some or the other kind of detailed instructions, then on the policy will be implemented, and then the policy will be made public, because as of now there is a lot of chaos, because right from, as I said, the soft drink bottles to the various political hoardings and the flex materials, even the thermocol materials which are largely used in the festivals like Ganpati, all these things will be now basically discussed, and then on the final policy of implementation towards the ban will be defined by the state government.
But there are a lot of opposing voices also coming in, Mandar, isn't it, from the plastic manufacturers? This ban is going to leave thousands of people unemployed. Has the state government also come in with a thought process to address those issues?
Absolutely. All these things will have to be comprehensively considered by the state government. Most of the people, especially the manufacturers and the stockists, are now meeting the state government and the Minister of Environment, Ramdas Kadam. Today, 2 p.m., this kind of a meeting also will be called in Mantralaya at Mumbai. And obviously, all these various issues which these stakeholders are facing will be considered by the state government in the committee. Those things will be introduced.
Mandar, many thanks for sharing your inputs on the story. We look out for that meeting at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.